Hi, I'm Mark from ESE Direct. Today we're looking at our square tube construction system. Now, you'd use this square tube construction system in any situation where you want to assemble or manufacture a table or a trolley or a bench that's got 90 degree corners, but to your own design. That's what the square tube system does for you. So the tubing, and we're showing the black steel version here, arrives in these 3 metre lengths. And these are easy to cut to length so that you can make your bespoke design product. So the tubing arrives in 3 metre lengths, packaged accordingly, and the tubing itself, this is really quite important, is 25 by 25 millimetre square section, and the thickness of the wall is 1.22 millimetres. So it's quite a strong steel tube. The next key component in the system is the connecting joints. Now these are steel core joints which are coated in tough plastic. What happens, and if we just look at this small hand sample of the tubing, is you insert the connector into the tube and you would use a soft-faced hammer like this one to knock the connector into the tubing, and this system is designed to be a one-time fit. So you put the connectors into the tubing, manufacture your frame or your table or your trolley or whatever it is you're making, connect the pieces together with these joints to make a really solid, tightly constructed structure. So the soft-faced hammer is part of the system that's available on the website, and the range of connectors starts with the simplest one, which is a 2-way corner. Then we have what we call a 3-way flat joint, as opposed to a standard 3-way, so that would be a corner. That might be something used at the top of a table with the upright leg coming down and your cross members coming off in directions like that. Then we have 4-way joints, and again we've got the 4-way flat and the standard 4-way, before finally having a 5-way and a 6-way joint. A 5-way you could use to construct a base or a stand for something, with legs coming out this way and an upright coming up like that. There are some other interesting accessories which come with the system. There are wheels and casters. There are adjustable feet, so those insert into the tubing, and then you can adjust the height of the foot like that, and it also tilts as well. There are also end caps if you want to finish a piece of tube neatly. You can have a steel end cap, or you can have a plastic end cap, and those come in packs. Some of the other key components which will help you make a complete structure are things like cladding and glazing clips. Now you can see how that fits over the tube, and that will create a rebate for you to put a decking material into. And there's a similar version with a lower rebate to put glazing in, a piece of glass, if you're making maybe a glass surface trolley. The material that the tubing comes in is there's a steel option, and you can have a painted finish in red, black or blue, plus a zinc plated finish, so that'll be a bright finish. And then we have the aluminium product as well. That's lighter, won't be as strong as the steel tubing itself, but it is a lighter component. So in order for you to cut the tube to length and get those cuts nice and square, which is important to the assembly of any structures, there's a cutting jig which is available, and that's on the website. So just to recap, the system is really good for allowing you to assemble and manufacture yourself bespoke size tables, frames, workbenches and trolleys. So that's our square tube construction system. If you do have any other technical questions, just ring one of the guys in the sales team on the number which is on the web page, and they'll be really happy to help you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.